Good morning, everyone. It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. So, the question remains, or does it remain? Remember what Phil Spencer said, no red lines. I would have never dreamed that I would see Forza Horizon 5 on PlayStation 5. But yet here we are, it's on PlayStation 5. I would never dreamed of it. I never dreamed of seeing Gears of War Reloaded, but it's coming. It's coming next month. So, um, is it safe to say that majority of the games will be coming to PlayStation? Yeah, all of the Xbox games are coming to PlayStation. But here's another flip side. Have you guys heard the news that Sony might be bringing some of their first party games to Xbox as well? See, here's what we don't know. We don't know what's going on behind the closed doors. Clearly, there has to be some sort of a meeting between Microsoft and Sony when they decide to do this, right? Hey, we're gonna give you guys some of our games. We're gonna give some of your games to us. First, the Helldivers, right? Well, Helldivers is like, really? No one would have believed Helldivers 2 would be coming, but Helldivers 2 is coming. I don't know. I've been, listen, for everybody out there who's going to be now going crazy on a comment section, and I know you guys are going to be going crazy on the comment section. I need you guys to relax, all right? Relax. These are just rumors, so take these rumors as a grain of salt. Like, um, we don't really know. We don't really know um, exactly if this is true or not. These are just like rumors out there floating around. So before you guys go crazy on the comment section, saying this, saying that, all right, I just need you guys to kind of relax and understand that these are just rumors. I repeat, just the rumors. And this is like from um, these are the rumors that are like coming from like some pretty good journalists, pretty good outlets of journalists out there. Uh, I can't remember exactly which journalist it was, but it's reliable journalists. They're not going to be making any defamation or any kind of lies, but there's indication that actually, let me look this up right now since we're here, because let me park the car. Let me just park the car over here. Um, there seems to be, hold on, I'm going to type this in right now. All right, let me see. Just one second. Just one second. There we go. This was on a Bing.com. Bing.com, which is Microsoft. Um, from Metro and from Dual Shockers. All right. This is from Dual Shockers. All right. This is from Dual Shockers. You guys know Dual Shockers. All right. While Helldivers 2, it's already confirmed for release on the Xbox Series X and S, it appears that Sony has more first party games planned for release not just on Xbox but also on Nintendo platform. We're not expecting Sony to rival Microsoft in terms of former exclusive going multi-platform, but this is a good sign that Sony is letting its hair down a bit to speak. Given that most PlayStation first party releases are already appearing on PC, this news is particularly significant for Xbox and Nintendo fans, as their platform may soon be home to PlayStation first party games as well. I think this is what Oh No It's Alex has been talking about. You guys know who Oh No It's Alex is? Um, Guys, I want to say something, and I know this is going to rattle some cages. Oh, I feel like doing a Joker voice. Oh, this is going to rattle some cages. I know. And it certainly will rattle cages. But you know what? No matter what I say, it's going to rattle people's cages, no matter what I do. So I don't really care. Guys, you have to understand this. It's 2025, right? We're almost done with the summer, and the fall is coming, and we have what? September, October, November, December, 4 more months. And this year it's over, we're moving into 2026. We're almost getting close to 2026. All right? Time has changed. Like, the gaming has changed. People need to, you know, get the new mindset. Like, people still live in this mindset of, like it's 1999, right? Like, I like to use the word 1999. Where we had Dreamcast, we had, original PlayStation 1, we had Nintendo 64, and the upcoming PlayStation 2. Everybody gearing up for 2000, year 2000, PlayStation, right? 2, PlayStation 2, and then the Xbox, the launch of Xbox in 2001. And everybody's like living in this mindset like it's 1999, 2000, or 2001. Those days are over, man. That was a long time ago. That's an ancient history, man. I hate to say it, but that's an ancient history. People just need to understand that video gaming industry has changed, has evolved, um, and I think this is a good thing. I think being able to play PlayStation games on Xbox and being able to play Xbox games on PlayStation, I think it's a pretty cool thing. I don't look at this as like some kind of a negative. Um, I mean, isn't that the whole idea of gaming, to be able to play where you want to play, how you want to play? You know. So I don't look at this as like some sort of like a negative thing. I look at this as a very positive, something that we all can look at and say, hey, you know what? This is actually kind of cool. And we don't have to, pick and choose like which fanboy club do we want to join. Like it's really pointless to be a fanboy anymore. And that's the whole point here. Like it really makes no sense to be a fanboy of any console. Honestly. Ooh, I'm a PlayStation fanboy, or I'm an Xbox fanboy, or that stuff. It's getting old. That stuff, it will become an ancient history. The PlayStation 6 will look different than what PS5 was, and I think this might be the last of its generations. Like, I think that this might be I think the PS6 might be the last PS6 console. There might be a PS6 Pro, and that's about it. I think by 2035, it'll be different. I mean, the brand will still be there. PlayStation brands will still be there. Xbox brand will still be there, but it'll be in a different format. It'll be in a different format. Don't forget also that the cloud technology has really got to you've seen me play um, Battlefield 2042. You've seen me play a bunch of cloud games, even Call of Duty, right, on the cloud, and you've seen how good it is. So you already seen how good GeForce Now is on the cloud. So what do you think 10 years from now by 2035. Where do you think we're going to be with the internet? And where do you think we're going to be with these servers, with cloud technology? It's going to be top tier, lightning fast. All right? So, Matt the Slayer is listening to what I'm saying. That he's going to follow me. Or maybe not. But anyway, what I'm saying is, guys, we have to start thinking like in different in a different way. Like we have to start thinking in a not we got to forget about that. We have to forget the old ways, man. And I know some of you are still stuck in the old ways. I get it. I get nostalgic as well when I look at my PlayStation 3, when I, look at some of these old classic consoles. Yeah, I get nostalgic. But dude, that's an ancient history, man. You gotta accept that. That's an ancient history. You can't expect these consoles to stay status quo. This notion that the console will stay status quo and nothing will ever change. Things change. So I think what you're going to see in the next 10 years, it's a different type of PS6, different type of Xbox. You will see different type of gaming. What I mean by that is not in your traditional ways of like, ooh, exclusives for this console, exclusives for that console. What you're going to see is choices. How do you want to play? Where do you want to play? Right? Pick and choose where you want to play. And I personally think that's great. I honestly think that's awesome. To be able to pick and choose where you want to play, how you want to play, instead of just being forced to play a certain way, right? But it'll be different. Uh, don't be surprised if you're able to play the latest and greatest in PlayStation 6 from your Sony TV, because the internet's going to be so good 10 years from now. The servers, even right now, cloud technology is top notch. Imagine the cloud technology 10 years from now. It's going to be instant fast, blazing instant fast. Are you kidding me, man? Internet is evolving, servers are evolving, technologies are evolving, so it'll be a different type of gaming. And people need to understand that the consoles are almost like a dinosaurs, slowly. Because ask yourself this question: why would Sony want to spend so much money building a console? Well, they can just use that money to build super high-end servers. Use that money to build the best possible servers. They could team up with Nvidia, right? Or AMD, doesn't matter, and Intel, and they can build the best of the best servers with the top notch, top tier GPUs and CPUs and memory, RAM, and you could have the best of the best, and developers could have unlimited access to what they want to develop. There won't be any limitations. Like you want to create what you want to create, there won't be any limitations because we can always upgrade our servers and give you what you need. So you don't have to worry about, ooh, can I handle this or can I handle that? I mean, you have to understand that the cloud technology will get to that level. Well, let me give you one example. Okay, so uh, let me show you just how good Battlefield is. All right, so this is Battlefield streaming, right? Battlefield streaming. I just want you to see how good the streaming is. And keep in mind, this is Battlefield, where performance and latency means everything. And you'll see how good this is. You'll see like how good the quality is and how fast this thing is. So if we can do this right now, okay? If this technology is available right now, and we already seen that with Google Stadia, GeForce Now. If this is available right now, what do you think? What do you think? Look how fast that is. And look at that. 1440p. Just like that. And you would have a difficult time telling a difference. Honestly, you would have a difficult time. Like,
We're needed. Let's move.
you would have a difficult time telling a difference whether or not I am on a cloud or a console. You would really have a difficult time like telling a difference. So what I'm trying to say is having these games uh, from PlayStation to Xbox and from Xbox to PlayStation and then Nintendo Switch. I think this is great. I think it's awesome because I'm all about variety, dude. I'm all about the variety. I'm all about the choices. And the fact that in the future you'll have a choice to choose where you want to play, how you want to play, which way do you want to play. I think that's awesome. So no one should really complain. That will give everybody an option. That will give everybody a an opportunity to have access to these games, to be able to play these games. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I really don't. You know, to be to be given the abilities to pick and choose where you want to play, how you want to play, which type of games do you want to play where. That's amazing. And honestly, I am I am excited for the future of video gaming. If this is the indicator, and again, I don't have a crystal ball, I could be wrong. So 10 years from now, you guys will be probably laughing at this video. Oh, this guy was wrong. It's not about me being right or wrong. This is just me um, looking at plausible. You guys understand the word plausible? Plausible trajectory. Of course, I'm not a Nostradamus. Okay, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know with certainty how things are going to play out. But looking at where things are going right now, it indicates that that's where we're going. And all of this should be a good news. It shouldn't be a bad news. The fact that you can play Helldivers 2 on an Xbox, that's pretty awesome. Or the fact that you can play Flight Simulator 2024 on a PlayStation 5, that's awesome. Or the fact that maybe you'll be able to play God of War and Spider-Man on the Xbox. There's some rumors floating around. That's great. Imagine that, playing God of War on Xbox. That's amazing. Playing Spider-Man on Xbox, right? Or playing Days Gone on Xbox. I think if the very first game that comes out on Xbox, it will be Days Gone. I think Sony will most likely bring out the Days Gone or possibly the Order 1886. I think we might see Days Gone and the Order 1886. And then slowly, with Days Gone and the Order 1886, we'll see Spider-Man and we'll see God of War original. I mean, not the original, the reboot of 2018 is a 2018 God of War, 2018 God of War, and then we'll see um, Ghost of Tsushima and God of War, and then sequel God of War Ragnarok. We'll see these things put into place nicely for the Xbox in the future. And what does that mean? Well, that means one thing, that we all will enjoy the gaming no matter where we are. And we don't have to beat our chest and look at me, I'm a fanboy. Because it's really getting tiring, this whole fanboy thing. Honestly, it will come to an end. Trust me. And it's already kind of coming to an end. And I know this will trigger a lot of people because they want to stick to their brand. Now, you can still stick to your brand. And that's the beauty about it. You can still be a fanboy of your brand, but just remember this: you can brag about it to say, "Ooh, you can only play those games here," or "Ooh, you can only play those games here, only on the only on." It's a thing of a past. Only on Xbox or only on PlayStation. Even Nintendo will start probably thinking about expanding their games as well. So I think this is great, and I think future it's indicating after PlayStation 6, as I was predicting it. Remember 2030, 2031. I honestly believe after PS6, we're moving into cloud gaming by 2035, where the cloud gaming will be so good, man, that seriously you just simply won't have a need to create a console. Like, simply there won't be a need for Sony or Xbox to create a console, because the cloud technology is going to be so darn good, so darn, 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 darn good, that you simply won't need that necessity to create a super expensive console, because it costs money for these darn consoles to be created. I mean, look at this, man. I don't have time to play this because I'm making a video, but look at this. I'm on a cloud, and look how good it is. And I can switch between 4K, 1440p. Look at this. And this is 2025. Now imagine 2035. 2035 and where this is going to be by 2035. Okay? All right, so anyway, I just kind of wanted to talk about this and bring this to your attention. This is what I believe the future of gaming is and what's going to be. Um, you will still have your brands, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, of course. And the PC, it's in its own, universe. It always has been. Um, and of course, the cloud technology will be uh, something that it's going to be at the level that we have never seen before. The cloud technology is going to be so good that it's going to be at the level that we have never seen before by 2035. And I think all of this, the ability to play where you want to play, pick and choose where you want to play these games, I think is going to be amazing. The future for the video gaming looks amazing. You don't want to know why? Because everyone will have the access to these games. Not just those who can, not just the high rollers who can afford expensive consoles or expensive PCs, right? Everyone will be able to enjoy this. Everyone will be able to enjoy gaming, you know. So that's what I think. That's my prediction. Like I said, I'm not a Nostradamus, nor am I claiming to be Nostradamus of gaming. But this is my plausible, plausible, plausible prediction. All right. But you guys let me know. What do you think? Leave a comment down below. I didn't want to make this video too long, but there was so much I wanted to say. So you guys leave a comment and let me know down below. Thank you for watching.